So how to get the best use out of your Compex or your electrical muscle stimulator? There are 3 sections to a Compex, or why do we use the device. The first one is pain management or analgesic control or management. In other words, the reduction of pain or pain relief. The second is recovery and massage, which is a very popular part of a Compex. And then the last part is the rehabilitation and conditioning. So in this first section, we are going to talk about pain management and the recovery programs. So in this section, these 2 columns, or these 2, call it subgroups, there's a couple of very important factors to remember. The first, you always complete the full program. When it says there 24 minutes or it says 21 minutes on your device, it is specifically and scientifically designed to run for a specific period of time. Very similar to you taking an antibiotic. Once you start the process or the series, you make sure that you finish the cycle. The same with the device, full programs. Second, and very important component, is that stimulation intensity. We are switching on muscle, and remember, the higher the intensity, the greater the chance of exercising that muscle, which means in these 2 programs, we're looking for recovery, we're looking for pain relief. We're not looking for conditioning, and we're not looking for strength. Which means if you increase the stimulation intensity too high, you are actually putting yourself into a position of a potential delayed onset muscle soreness. So guys, with stimulation intensity for pain management and your recovery or therapy programs, keep the stimulation intensity as low as possible. The frequency of the utilization of your device, well, under pain management, you can use it up to 6 hours a day, and you can use it 2 to 3 days within the week. And also it's a good idea to start looking at introducing your Compex, specifically the recovery and massage programs, within 2 to 3 hours post-training or post-competition, which helps, and it does, accelerate your recovery time. It's a good idea when using the pain programs is to have a look at my TENS. So everybody hears the word TENS, it's a pain program. Well, TENS is a program, and it is not true electrical muscle stimulation. So if you have a TENS device, it means you have a device that has TENS programs. And if you have an electrical muscle stimulator, the TENS is a program that is within the electrical muscle stimulation device. And TENS stands for transcutaneous electrical neural stims. And the great thing about these programs is that there is no long-term neurological adaptation that takes place. And therefore, this is why you can use them for a long period of time. However, if your stimulation intensity is too high, a lot of the time you get a muscle contraction, which is not desired, and it also puts the joint or the muscle into quite a dangerous position. In other words, we are using this for pain reduction. And if there is a muscle contraction, the Compex SP8 has a program called MyTENS, which is a built-in EMG device, electromyograph, which then picks up if there's a muscle contraction and then slows itself down, and then it recalibrates. So ladies and gentlemen, these 2 sections of your Compex, being pain and recovery, are great. You cannot damage tissue, easy to use, and they are non-invasive. And the next part to how do you get the best use out of your program, in the next section, we're going to be talking about how to start utilizing your device in a flowchart for rehabilitation and conditioning.